What if I told you water could climb, not just up, but sideways? And what if it could paint a beautiful rainbow all by itself? It sounds like magic, but it's pure science, and today, right here in our kitchen, we're going to make water walk. Stay tuned because you're about to see something truly amazing. Welcome back to Kitchen Alchemy, where we turn everyday items into extraordinary experiments. For today's adventure, you'll need a few simple things: some clear cups or jars, water, food coloring, and a roll of paper towels. That's it, let's get started. First, let's line up our cups. We'll use 7 in a row for a full rainbow effect. Now, we're going to fill every other cup with water. So the first, third, fifth, and seventh cups get water, while the second, fourth, and sixth stay completely empty for now. Think of them as the gaps we need our water to bridge. Next comes the fun part, adding the colors. We're going for a classic rainbow, so our first cup gets a generous dose of red. We'll stir it up to make sure it's nice and vibrant. The third cup will be our yellow, bright as the sun. And the fifth cup gets a beautiful, deep blue. The last cup with water, the seventh one, will make red again. You'll see why in a little bit. It adds a nice little bookend to our rainbow. Look at that, 3 primary colors, ready to work their magic. Now, for the bridges. We're going to take a sheet of paper towel, fold it in half lengthwise, and then fold it again. This creates a thick, sturdy wick. We need to make 6 of these paper towel bridges. Each bridge will connect one cup to the next. So we lines place one end of our first paper towel into the red water and the other end into the first empty cup. Then we take another paper towel and place one end in the same empty cup and the other end into the yellow water. We'll continue this pattern all the way down the line, linking every cup to its neighbor. Red to empty, empty to yellow, yellow to empty, empty to blue, blue to empty, and finally, empty to our last red cup. The setup is complete. Our stage is set. Right now, it just looks like colored water and some soggy paper. But this is where the magic really starts. We need to be patient because science takes its time. Keep your eyes on those paper towels. What do you think is going to happen? Will the water really travel from one cup to the next? Let's watch closely. Look, you can already see it starting. The colored water is beginning to creep up the paper towels, defying gravity. It's like the water has a mind of its own, slowly but surely climbing up and over the rim of the cup. This incredible phenomenon is called capillary action. It has the same secret power that plants use every single day to pull water up from their roots all the way to their highest leaves. The water molecules are like a team of tiny climbers. They are attracted to each other, that is called cohesion, and they are also attracted to the fibers of the paper towel, that is called adhesion. The attraction to the paper fibers is so strong that it pulls the water molecules upward, and because the water molecules stick together, they pull their friends along with them. It's a constant tug of war against gravity, and for a little while, capillary action is winning. Now, we're going to speed things up a bit so you can see the full effect. Watch as the red and yellow water travel along their paper towel bridges and meet in the first empty cup. As they mix, what color do you think they'll make? That's right, a brilliant orange. At the same time, the yellow and blue water are on their own journey. They climb their respective bridges and meet in the next empty cup, creating a vibrant green. And what about that last empty cup? The blue and red water are mixing there to form a beautiful purple. It's happening. We have a walking water rainbow. The empty cups are no longer empty. They've been filled with new, secondary colors created right before our eyes. The water levels in all the cups have even started to equalize. We started with just red, yellow, and blue, and now we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Science just painted a masterpiece using nothing but water and paper. Let's take a closer look at the science behind this. Inside the paper towel are millions of tiny little gaps between the fibers. These gaps act like super thin tubes or capillaries. The forces of adhesion, the water sticking to the paper, and cohesion, the water sticking to itself, work together to pull the liquid up through these tubes. It's an invisible force with a very visible and beautiful result. Gravity is always trying to pull the water down, but the capillary forces are strong enough to pull it up and over into the next cup, at least until the water levels balance out. Isn't that incredible? A simple, colorful demonstration of a powerful scientific principle. You can try this at home with different colors. What happens if you use black ink? Or what if you arrange the cups in a circle? What kind of patterns and color combinations can you invent? The possibilities are endless. This is what Kitchen Alchemy is all about, exploring the world with curiosity and a little bit of creative fun. Thank you for joining me on this colorful journey today. I hope you had as much fun as I did watching water walk. If you enjoyed this experiment, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for our next Kitchen Alchemy mystery. You won't want to miss what we're cooking up next. Until then, stay curious.